anyone tuned in, this is the Men, Church, Stuff podcast. It's the show where brothers-in-law DJ Culp and Brad Coleman talk about what it's like being Christian men in today's society. Having spent our entire lives immersed in church culture, we want to share our experiences with other men who are willing to listen. We'll talk life stuff, church stuff, man stuff, and, well, stuff. Let's get to it. Welcome, listeners here and there and everywhere, all across the land. This is the Men Church Stuff podcast. I am one of your hosts, DJ Culp, as always, here with my beloved brother-in-law, Brad Coleman. Brad, happy Wednesday, day of weddings. How you doing?
Day of when?
Weddings.
Oh,
it's a day.
when?
Wednesday.
When's the wedding? Wednesday.
I don't know. I wasn't invited. I just know it's a day of weddings.
I've done a few weddings, but I don't think I've ever done one on Wednesday.
I think it'd be weird to do a wedding in the middle of the week. It'd be like, I'm sure it happens. And like when I say a
Wednesday at like 11:30.
11:30. Yeah.
Nothing says we really don't want you to come.
I know, right?
Like
Hope to see you there
on Wednesday at 11:30.
Yeah, it's being catered, and we're expecting about 4 people. So
we're hoping that the bride shows up.
Yeah, I know. 11:30 on a Wednesday. You'd be so bad at planning. So bad. Oh, that's awesome.
Maybe hangry because we didn't have lunch yet.
Yeah, right.
Let's get out here and have lunch.
And like we do need to make this known that when listeners, when we are talking about weddings at 11 o'clock on Wednesday, we're talking about the ones that are, when I say legitimate, I'm not referring to like legally legitimate. I'm talking about the ones that like aren't at some, sort of knockoff chapel where Elvis Presley marries you in Vegas. I'm talking about one like where you got to book the church, you send out invitations, you're sober of mind,
I don't know about that if it's Wednesday at 11:30.
Yeah, I guess that's true. Like you're probably not going to be coherent anyways. That's
only
good.
Time the pastor was free. It's the only time he was free.
Yeah. And by free, he actually probably didn't even charge anybody anything because like who gets married at 11:30? Yeah.
Right. I'm already here at the church. Just come on into the office.
It's one of these pastors. I haven't done a wedding yet. I really need to do a wedding. I got to get him on a resume. Can I do yours? I won't charge you anything.
But only if we can do it at 11:30 on Wednesday.
So today is the very first recording, anyways, of the Men Church Stuff podcast in the month of fall, in the season of fall. So, listeners, today, Brad and I, we're just going to shoot the breeze, no pun intended, I suppose, depending on what season, like depending on how the weather is. We're just gonna, Brad, you and I, we're just gonna talk about what it's like to be in fall. So full disclosure for me, and I assume that you probably know this about me, Brad, but you may not, that my 2 favorite seasons are fall and winter. 100%. I love fall, partially because it tells me that winter is next, but I love when the weather really changes. Right now, I'm sort of like, I'm apathetic because in listeners, I don't know how what the weather is where you are, but currently in West Tennessee is a little confused right now. Even though fall technically is now, it still thinks that it's summertime.
We played a football game last Saturday. It was like 93 degrees.
Oh, gosh, that's not football weather. That's baseball weather. Like, that's miserable, man.
It was really hot, and again, not what we expect on the verge of fall.
Yeah. So, Brad, for you, first of all, do you like fall?
So I do. Here's one of my biggest reasons. I love the mild weather because I overheat so easily.
Yeah, right.
I can't wear hoodies like normal people. But when those fall mornings come and it's dude, brisk, 48,
Mm.
52 degrees, I can actually wear like a hoodie, and I like hoodies,
Yeah.
and just so I was not too hot, not too cool. So I like that part of fall. I will say that
Actually, if
it's
it's
never
not too
been
hot and
my
not too cold, that's actually the perfect date for Miss Congeniality, which is April 25th.
okay, there you go.
Sorry, go
Um,
ahead.
but one of the let me lose my train of thought. This is easy to derail this train. Um,
Hoodies, brisk.
anyway, I would probably like fall more if I didn't have as many seasonal allergies as I
Oh,
do. Which
yeah.
after my sinus surgery and with the sinus medication and stuff, the allergy meds I'm on all the time, it's nowhere near as worse as or as bad as it once was.
Yeah.
But man, when the seasons change like drastically, a lot of times my sinuses would. So it kind of depletes my enjoyment of that. But of course, I love fall because of football too.
Hmm.
I love football. I'm not a big spectator. I love to play the game, and I enjoy coaching. I
I
enjoy
think I,
spectating when there's someone whom I care about
yeah, I think I
or
forgot
I've
about
poured
that.
into who's played.
I did. I
Uh,
forgot about that about you,
like
that
who's
you're not a
your
big fan just watching it.
who's your favorite sports team? I mean, I can give you a couple.
Yeah,
I can
right.
throw
I know
the
that they
Tennessee
exist.
Titans
Yeah.
hat. I now have, like a Hook 'em Horns Texas hoodie because it's a really nice hoodie that my wife found. It's very comfortable. I like that color, orange. And so I've had to learn,
Yeah.
when I
Yeah.
wear it out, like people are like, Hook 'em Horns. And I'm like, yeah, Hook 'em
Yeah,
Horns.
of course, hook 'em horns. What horns?
Because, yeah, it was really kind of weird at first because, if you wear a big hoodie out like that, people definitely assume that you are
Yeah.
a
Well,
fan. And
so as a sports fan, as it's been said a couple times on the show, I love the Cubs. Um, I am a Vikings fan. I do not love the Vikings NFL like my dad loves the Vikings. um, but excuse me. Um, for me, Brad, like it's kind of annoying. It's not like because I know you really well, but it's kind of annoying whenever I, cross paths with somebody. Let's say that I walk past somebody that was wearing a big Texas hoodie, or around these parts, it would be that disgustingly bright orange with a annoying bright white tee on it for Tennessee.
I like the
I'm
more burnt orange of
Yeah,
the
burnt
Texas.
orange is way better. Yeah. So, but like if I walk past somebody that's dressed up in that, like I'm going to comment. It annoys me when people give me a blank stare as to why are you saying this to me? I don't understand what this phrase means. And I'm like, you're wearing a Texas hoodie. Oh, am I? Is that what this is? Like, and I
Hey,
kind of don't really know what to say because like
that's why I'm like now I'm like Hook 'em Horns,
like I'm
yeah.
horns, yeah.
That's the shirt I got on today. All right, yeah, Hook 'em
Yeah.
Horns.
Now, I will say that like in your defense of this, Brad, the danger of like just trying to get people to think, hey, I like this team, and you go hook 'em horns, is when somebody starts to go into all the stats and the coaching and oh my gosh, did you see the game? And the player that we had that was the wide receiver who scored like 57 points and like caught 48 touchdowns. Like you just start listing all these statistics, and you're
That I
like,
don't care about. Yeah.
yeah. So I think what this needs to happen is this is as far as I go, hook 'em horns, and I'm doing that just to make you think that I know what's happening. So I will defend you on that level of, because like you're it's always in the danger of, oh dude, you like the Cubs? I do, man. Yeah, what'd you think about about said player? Um I don't keep track of stats. Like I'm
So
not I'm not that guy.
what was fun is I have this and I still wear it from time to time, but it's when I was coaching football for a freshman team in football in Perrysburg. So
Okay.
Perrysburg Yellow Jackets.
Yeah.
So it just has their P, which they basically stole from Purdue
Yeah,
on the
right.
front. The
Yep.
colors are very similar. And on the
Oh
back,
wow.
it says Jackets.
Uh-huh.
Um, so how many people I ran into who were Purdue fans, and I was that guy going. They were
Yeah,
like,
right.
"Yeah, you go Boilermakers," and I'm like,
Oh,
"What?"
yeah. What is
And
a Boilermaker?
I think I knew a guy that was a Boilermaker at one point. But
If I want tea, that's
it,
what I do, you know?
it's very
Yeah.
very interesting conversations. But that
Well,
happens with a lot of high schools. It's not just Perrysburg. A lot of high schools they rip off
oh, dude, there's a high school around here that
those
that actually
teams.
has the Minnesota Vikings logo, but the
Yep.
colors are different. And so like I catch myself doing a double take thinking, wait a minute, something's wrong. And I was like, oh, that's right. It's whatever high
So
school it is around here.
so my high school actually got in trouble in when I was in high school, and we had to change our logo
Oh, wow, dude.
because they had ripped off. I don't know if I should be saying all this. They had ripped off a well-known college team in our same state, and the problem became our logo was so much basically their logo
Uh-huh.
without just the bottom part that we were selling shirts and not having the high school on it. And so people were buying shirts from our high school and wearing them to those games. And so that we got a cease and desist, I
Yeah,
understand,
right.
later at the high school, and I had to revamp the
Yeah.
logo. Um,
It's only illegal when you get in trouble, right?
but
Yeah.
I will say that they were kind enough at that time, and this is my understanding, all hearsay. I was in high school.
Hmm.
Uh, they were kind enough to say you don't have to rip up your gym floor, but when you replace it, you have to change the logo.
That's
And
hilarious.
it's like, okay, so
Yeah.
there's the lesson. Don't sell merchandise
Yeah, right.
that
Actually,
could be like
Brad,
knocked off.
I was going to tell our listeners, Brad has just given you like your next fundraiser, you know?
Yes.
So, dude, the exact same thing happened while I was at college. So, listeners, I graduated. Actually, my wife and I we met in college. We graduated from Murray State University in western part of Kentucky. Go Racers! But when I went, Brad, and I don't think you know this, when I went, our colors are. I mean, they're still blue and gold, but it's like technically navy blue. And when I was there, yes, our like everything about Murray State was gold, except for the apparel. It wasn't really gold; it was more yellow. And Murray State's logo was a solid M, and when I went, it was a block M. So here we are having like we actually had like the font was ever so slightly different, but we essentially were having um like the Michigan colors and Michigan logo without the word Michigan in it. And so I like while I was there, Murray State got in trouble, and I don't know what happened. I don't know how they resolved it, but I know that it wasn't long before the block M went away. So like I was there when all that went down, and I mean the students knew about it. The students knew like, dude, have you heard that we're in this trouble? And I don't know what happened. I was in the drum line, and I do not know what happened to my Murray hat. I would give anything to get one back because the Murray hat no longer exists because it looks too much like Michigan. So dude, so I'm
Lawsuits
like
of
you.
fall.
Yeah. Like, yeah, we're talking about what now? Um, I do like football in fall, but like the older I get, the less I care to watch it.
Mm.
I know it's football season, and I think one of the reasons is because I work at an institution that doesn't have a football team. Like Union University, there's like one of our slogans is something like we've got the best record in all of college football since 1952, which is the last year that we had a football team.
It's like we've never lost a game.
Have never lost a game. It's right. But no, dude, like I'm with you with the weather of fall.
Yeah.
I love like when the weather actually does change, which I just supposed to rain the next 2 days, and then Saturday, it's supposed to be like real fall weather. But dude, when it's you said I think like upper 40s low 50s in the morning. I actually prefer low 40s when it's really nice and crisp. And to me, like the ceiling for fall, the ceiling is 60. For me, between 40 and 60 is perfect because it's, as you mentioned, like it's that mild moderate. You can still play outside. But it's this cool, crisp feel. And like you, I love wearing hoodies or jackets. I love the bundle up thing. But so fun fact that only for 6 months, but I lived in Roanoke, Virginia, which is in the basin of the Blue Ridge Mountains. And it is, dude, the fall in Virginia is the most gorgeous scenery that I've ever seen. And Eastern Kentucky obviously is a part of that same range. So like the colors that you grew up with are the colors that I grew up with, or not that I grew up with, excuse me, that I experienced in those 6 months.
Yeah. I mean, Kentucky side's better.
No, it's not. No, you're wrong.
Yeah.
but
Listen, DJ, we had this almost having West Virginia because it's Eastern. It lines up to Eastern Kentucky.
So for me, and because Brad, I didn't know this until I lived in Roanoke, and I still miss that part of the country. But during the fall, when the leaves change, dude, I had no idea that the leaves were actually that color. I always thought in calendars that those colors were doctored up. Like for the listeners, that if you have never been to that side of the country,
we've done Photoshop the trees in real
I know,
life.
right? Like the reds and the oranges and the yellows are not burnt. They are bright. They are like vibrant. And I remember looking at the, you know, the countrysides in Roanoke and just thinking, oh my goodness, God, this is gorgeous. Like, where is this in Tennessee and Western Kentucky? Like Western Tennessee and Western Kentucky is brown. You know, it's like dusty brown. And understand that we do have like pretty trees, but they pop out because there's so few. But I love the color change.
That's the way I want to go out. That's the way I want to go out in life. And, you know, like the leaves, they're kind of like, okay, we're green. Oh, now as
we're pretty.
As we're getting closer to just you know, being done here, it's like I'm just gonna be brighter. I'm gonna stand out until I just shrivel up. And
I have a suspicion. Like so before I say this, Shara, Brad, as you know, listeners, my wife is a speech language pathologist. Right now she works in a school system, but for the first 11 years of our marriage, she actually worked in skilled nursing facility, like in a nursing home. And based on what she tells me about how personalities change as people get older, I have a suspicion that I'm going to be a dumpy old guy. I would love to think that I'm going to be like the sweetest little old guy that all he wants to do is smile and speak niceties to everybody. I don't know, dude. Like, as sarcastic and as passive aggressive as I can be now, I have a suspicion that I'm going to be the patient everybody hates. Like,
here's my plan. All right.
Okay.
I want to be the old guy that is full of shenanigans. I want to be like, the nursing home is getting a call. This is Dairy Queen. Yes, Mr. Coleman is here again. He said he should be finished with his banana split in about 20 minutes. If you guys could come get him again. Yes. We know he's not supposed to be here. And yes, we know that. Yeah, apparently he hitchhiked with some.
Oh, dude, that's awesome.
Yeah. You know, and
so Brad, what you're saying?
Like, don't take your eyes off of me.
Yeah,
I'm not going to do anything mean or cruel.
But I will slip up.
You know, he did put pickle juice in the Jello. You know.
So what you're saying is you are actually going to hoodwink everybody in the sense that you're going to make everyone think that you're senile, when in actuality you are as coherent and sharp as everybody else. That's awesome. That's an
Yeah.
awesome, that's a great plan.
just 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 having fun, and all the stops are off.
Yeah.
What do you mean I can't have that? Like, I'm 96. What are you
Yeah.
trying to do? I don't
Oh,
even want to
dude,
stay. I
I
don't even
know.
want to stay that much longer, guys.
Yeah, like my thought at like if you made it to 96, you have the right to say, no, I don't care. Give me a cigarette and coffee. That's not
That's
what's
right.
gonna kill me.
That's right.
It's not. Like,
I've never smoked, but I'm 96 and I'm
I
going to
don't
start.
care. That's
Daggone
exactly right. Yeah. Yeah. Give me a cigar. Give me a pipe.
it. This
Who
is
cares?
horrible.
Yeah.
Why do people do this?
Yeah, right. That's awesome. Yeah, if you said that at 96. So, Brad,
Yeah.
if you were to say that your absolute favorite thing about fall is, what would it be? Number one, just favorite thing,
I'm going to get so
hands down.
much. I'm going to get so much flack from this.
Oh, dude, get some flack.
Pumpkin spice. DJ, don't get the microphone wet over there. You just spit whatever you're drinking.
I was not expecting that.
I love pumpkin spice. When I was a youth pastor, I get so excited, and my youth girls or my youth, well, the youth, they used to call me a basic. They're like, "You're such a basic white girl," because I get so excited about my hoodie and my pumpkin spice. You go, give me some pumpkin spice.
Oh my gosh. You are going to get a lot of flack. Yes,
Oh,
sir, you are.
I know.
Yeah,
But I love it.
are.
I love my pumpkin spice coffee.
All right. Listeners, hang on. Brad, I'm going to interject. Listeners, you have got to Instagram us. Don't pass up an opportunity. Brad said, I am going to get flack. You have carte blanche. Facebook group, Instagram us. Come on. Let's hear it. Come on, guys. You've got to get in on this one.
I also like pineapple on my pizza. So, I mean, as long as we're getting...
Like, the lines are open, listeners. Call in. Oh, that's funny. Dude, I did not know that.
Yeah, I love pumpkin spice. The funny thing is,
it's awesome.
Tabby hates it.
Does she really?
She didn't like it at all.
I like pumpkin spice, but I'm not the nut. You know what I mean? I like pumpkin spice in moderation, but I don't need it in everything.
Yeah. Well, here,
I did not know that.
Let me talk about that, okay? Because one, there's a fine line. With pumpkin spice, it's either good or it's not good.
Yeah, yeah.
Like there's very few things pumpkin spice that are like, it's okay. No. It's like, this is really great, or don't do that ever again. Like, why would you do that? And I think the problem is with pumpkin spice is you got to get it right. If you get too much, it doesn't taste right. If you don't put enough, it doesn't taste right.
So
I tell you, one of my favorite things, and I don't eat it anymore. And I don't, because I don't do sugar, and it is basically just several different types of pumpkin spice sugar. Mm-hmm. My mom makes an amazing like pumpkin roll.
Oh, I remember you telling me about that,
cream
dude.
cheese pumpkin roll.
Wow.
Yeah. So Thanksgiving last year, she makes, I don't do sugar. She makes them. I have never been so tempted since I've given up sugar to just.
Oh, because it was amazing.
And but I enjoyed watching the kids and everybody else eat it, because I knew, I was like, if I eat one bite of that, I'm gonna eat half a roll. And my mom always goes all out. So there's like, there's like 3 huge rolls in the refrigerator. So it's, but I didn't. But also what I've learned about sugar is, now that I've been off sugar, when I do have it, it doesn't taste as good. So I'm like, you know what? Sure. I'm gonna keep those memories.
Oh, right.
Of that being one of the most awesome things.
Dude, that's ever. Good for you, man. Look at you having that strong fortitude. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, it's because I'm smart. I've learned that I've lied to myself a lot. I can have just a little. No, you can't, Brad. No, you can't. You can't. So it's just easier. But yeah, that was difficult. Just because of this nostalgia.
Yeah,
and
dude.
everything.
Oh, absolutely, man.
But yeah, I love pumpkin spice. But let me say, we have gone a little crazy. You
Okay.
know, we don't need pumpkin spice screwdrivers and you know
Yeah, right. Here's my new
pumpkin.
pumpkin spice computer monitor, right?
Yeah, I mean, it's just we've gone a little crazy. Not just with pumpkin spice, but that's what
Yeah,
we're talking about. But like
yeah.
everything right now, it's like, ooh, um, think of how many things we could put pumpkin spice in.
I know, right?
There's several of the. We don't need pumpkin spice pickles. Like that is.
Oh.
There's a pregnant lady somewhere going, oh no, yes we do, yes we
Yeah.
do.
And
Honey, go get
we
me
hope,
some
Miss
pumpkin
Pregnant Lady,
spice
that
pickles.
everything goes very well with the rest of your pregnancy. Enjoy your
Yes,
pumpkin spice pickles.
so,
We're not
honey,
here to
honey,
judge,
go make me
or not,
some.
at least not judge heavily. You know, we'll judge a little bit.
I'm only judging you because I hate pickles.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Clearly, it's because Brad's favorite thing is pumpkin spice. So, for me, my absolute favorite thing about fall, and
I'm supposed to ask you. Hey, wait, no.
oh, I'm sorry,
Hey,
Brad. My
hey,
apologies.
DJ, what's your favorite thing about
Brad,
fall?
thank you so much for asking. My favorite thing about fall is actually the weather change. Um, so I
Hashtag
get,
guys that don't have bad seasonal allergies.
yeah, right. Yeah. Yeah. I know,
I
right?
love the
I
weather
mean,
change.
this is actually this is from two people who 2 weeks ago, if you heard our show listeners, we sounded like we were at the bottom of a barrel. Like it was so bad.
I sound like
Um,
I've been shot and at
I
the
know
bottom of the
I don't like the season. I don't like the seasonal change. I like the weather change. But once my body gets over the fact that I've been smacked upside and down, left and right, so I get a lot of flack down here, and have always gotten flack. So we moved from Chicago in 1994, and so gosh, dude, this is 19 years. No, did I do that right?
I, look,
94, 10. Yeah, yeah, yeah. No, it's
math.
almost been 30 years, dude. What am I talking about? It's almost been 30 years. So if it's 20 or
I
30,
was
I don't
like,
know.
I've
I
been
don't know my
married
math.
to your
Whatever.
sister. March of this coming year will be 19 years that I've been married to your sister. So,
So
so if you're talking about
nearly
moving
30
to
years, dude.
Kentucky,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah, nearly
it's
30
been a
years.
little longer than 18 years.
Oh, wow. So anyways, yeah,
We're getting old,
when
DJ.
well, I know we are getting old. So when we moved, Brad, and I was in 6th grade, man, like just like I know that middle school age is, I mean, you're not really old enough for a lot, but it was such a stark, um, tumultuous move for me
Hmm.
that a lot of that stuff I still miss. And one of the things that I've never grown out of is like loving the colder weather.
Hmm.
I love cold weather. Like and as we mentioned, you know, in one of our previous shows, like, you know, you said that I'm metro. Very true. I love, like, my wardrobe is far more fall and winter than it is anything else.
Hmm.
I wear it well. I love the feeling of being like bundled up in colder weather. But man, like I will go out of my way to just stay outside longer when the weather
Hmm.
cools off. I'll walk outside longer.
Hmm.
I'll walk slower. I love the feeling of the briskness of the sort of the nip, you know.
Hmm.
Um,
That's what
so
coffee's
from
for.
that is what's yeah. I mean it and actually yeah, you're right. Like coffee, I'll drink. Like I'm a coffee person, so I drink coffee seasonally. It doesn't matter, or not seasonally. I drink it annually. But I
It's like
yeah, I'm
daily,
sorry. Yeah, I drink it daily. Yeah,
hourly.
yeah,
I'm more of an hourly kind of guy.
But when the weather does change, like I
Hmm.
love coffee, and I'm drinking some hot tea. Um,
The pumpkin spice.
it is not pumpkin spice.
Oh,
No, it's
too bad.
but it is called hot cinnamon sunset. Um,
Close enough.
yeah, yeah, but
That's that's a very manly name for tea, though.
yeah, yeah. Actually,
Hot cinnamon sunset.
I'm a boutique tea drinker.
How is that? That's sorry.
So like
Hot cinnamon sunset. That sounds like some of the tanning oils that my mom used to use.
yeah, it's not. Don't worry. I know.
That's
Yeah.
I just
But you're
rubbed
right.
this hot cinnamon sunset all over.
That's what I
Love
use for,
fall.
yeah. If I ever put creamer in, that's what I use. I don't actually use creamer. I use the tanning oil. Yeah. But no, man, when the weather changes, like those hot drinks,
Yeah.
I don't drink really coffee and hot tea. I don't drink it for the buzz. I don't. I drink it for the flavor.
Hmm.
And when the weather turns, then I also drink it for the warmth. Um, and like I'm a, listeners, I would hope that you guys have kind of picked up from the show that I really love thinking deeply. And I always try to think about things in very different ways. And for me, really, when I drink coffee and hot tea in the fall and in the wintertime, I mean, I do. It's like I love maintaining the balance. The balance being it is beginning to get cold. I like to balance that out of kind of staying warm, but enjoying the briskness
Hmm.
and coffee and again a hot tea is the way to kind of maintain that balance. I do, man. I love the cold weather.
I tell you what, with cold weather, this is what you will see me in most of the time when it's cold enough.
Uh,
I'll be wearing some blue jeans and tennis shoes and a hoodie
I know, man.
and a
It's
ball cap
so
because
awesome.
got to
Yeah.
cover the noggin.
You don't have much up there. Yeah.
Maybe even a beanie. I may go with some beanies this year. Some.
Yeah.
My wife thinks I look good in them. So
The other thing that I love about fall, and this is really true, is even so working at a university, when fall really hits, it's really when the chaos of the university life hits. So it's concert season in the music department here, but it's also like it's beginning to get peak apex season for research papers and homework and midterms, like all of that. And so there's always this like chaos kind of calamity, this very fast paced hustle bustle of the college student. But what I love about fall is that when fall really hits, I see I see students starting to slow down
yeah,
when they're outside. I see students enjoying kind of like camaraderie. And like, for us, understand that Brad, I'm gonna guess very different than you. When I was growing up, like when fall hit, we didn't have anything after dark. Not that I mean, at least not that I knew about, growing up as a suburb of Chicago. When we moved to Kentucky, like I mean, after dark in the fall is when you light fires. You light some
yeah,
campfires, get a bonfire going, have some friends over. Like I didn't
yeah.
grow up with that,
Oh
and
yeah,
so
bonfires, good stuff.
yeah, dude. Like I remember when we first moved to Kentucky. We moved in October, and so uh, we moved right sort of at the beginning of fall. We moved in the early part of October. So by the end of our very first month, maybe the beginning of our second month living in the South, people at our church started asking us, so do you like, we're gonna do this sort of annual hayride. Do you want to go? I remember
Mm.
thinking, what on earth is that? What's a hayride? And they were like, so what you do is you get this flatbed trailer. And in my head, flatbed trailer was a semi truck, because I mean, I didn't grow up in an
Yeah,
agricultural area. So I'm thinking, so you're going to put hay on a semi truck and drive around,
yep,
not having any idea that you're not going to that you're not driving on the roads. I was thinking you're going to get a semi and
yep.
then put hay on it and sit on the back. This is very unsafe. I do not want to do one of these. Like, no, thank you. um, and I
And a
remember,
bonfire,
oh,
so we're gonna
dude,
light it all on fire too.
yeah, actually, so when we were in college, um, there was a guy, Michael Marsh. If you're listening, shout out to Michael Marsh. Michael Marsh thought that we weren't saying bonfire. He thought we were saying barn fire. So in his mind, what we did, what we did
You'll get
was
real
it was
crazy
this
down
yeah,
there.
it was this Southern tradition. Well, this one's got to go, guys. Let's light it up.
Yeah, we're gonna rebuild it in the spring.
Yeah, right. Um, but yeah, I really love and I really think, Brad, it's because the cold weather, and when you get cold and you start to bundle up, there is this tendency for people to want to get closer together, not just like to huddle up and to get warmer, but like personalities start to open up to each other. And in my experience, I have seen more, and I have experienced more like really good, in-depth, wonderful, sincere conversations bundled up outside around campfires or something like that. And again, I think it's just because of the weather change. So anyways, it's this is what I love about fall, man. Yeah. Again, once summer's done running its course.
Yeah.
But I like, another thing for me is when the leaves change, that is actually showing me that the end of this life cycle, not humans, right? But the end of plant life cycle is over. And one of the things that I love about fall is when all the leaves start to fall, you actually get to see through the trees. This is something I picked up from my dad. I love being able to see through the forest. I love being able to see through tree lines and like what's on the other side. I mean, like the foliage is really pretty, but dude, I don't know, man. Like Shara, when she sees like trees that are devoid of leaves, she thinks it just looks like death. Like she doesn't like the way that looks. Like that's the skeleton of a tree. I see past that. And I know it's not like a character flaw. It's just she doesn't like the way it looks. I love the way fall looks, not just because of color change, but when everything starts to really fall down, you get to see like the structures. You get to see like, hey man, there's a house on the other side. I always love looking at the countryside during the fall because you get to see so much more.
One of the things I love about seeing the trees without the leaves on it, with Shara, they look dead, but they're not. And I love that because I think people sometimes go through winter, and they go through spiritual winter, and
they do, man,
and they look dead.
Yeah.
But they're not.
And
spring's coming.
Yeah. And I don't think I seriously don't think that's like too overly spiritual. Like I don't think it's too much of a stretch, too pious, if you want to think, well, we got to make this a spiritual thing. No. You're exactly right. Those trees aren't dead. And what that's showing us is that like there is new life coming. And to me, it does remind me of that, man. But
and sometimes it's a rest. Sometimes it's that rest.
Yeah,
that life's going to come from.
Yeah,
like trees.
So, on that note, why don't we just kind of wrap up, man?
All right.
So, listeners, you have free reign to scold. I suppose you also have free reign to compliment Brad on his like he's the guy. Yeah, gives the pumpkin spice. He's the pumpkin spice guy. But
that says I love pumpkin spice.
If you are so inclined to come in,
I will wear it.
Yeah, if you want to send Brad pumpkin spice stuff, he'll wear it. Meaning that if you send him pumpkin spice desserts, he'll wear that too. So anyways, listeners, as always, we love that you love our show. Thank you for bearing with us as Brad and I just kind of shoot the breeze about what we love about fall. If you are so inclined to comment as to whether or not you hold Brad in contempt or not, let us know. Let us know why he should not like pumpkin spice, or defend your argument as why he should like pumpkin spice.
Listen, let us know though. I got a whole list of things that people can hold me and have held me in contempt about. So I mean,
this is the least of our worries.
Yeah.
So listeners, again, always you can find us on Instagram or the Facebook page. men.church.stuff or at menchurch stuff. Sorry. Remember, guys, you can always contact us via email, menchurchstuff, no spaces, no punctuation marks. It's just all lowercase, menchurchstuff@gmail.com. We're always here for you guys. We love you all. Brad, love you, man.
Love you too.
Listeners, we'll catch you next time.